And here we go. This men's classification game. Netherlands wins the tip and gets the first possession. And up the north is fouled already. That is Nicolas Schwanzer, who actually took the foul here. Yeah, fair bit of contact. Best free throw shooter on the Dutch team is up the north, 64% coming into this. Well, that's the interesting thing about the Dutch side is some great players. Bellers comes up with a rebound, and it's a 3-0 lead already, Netherlands. So Polgovic is among the leaders in assists and in offensive rebounds, and he's a really steady player. French player was down on the play, had to look at the official to get the call to blow it down. So with 13 seconds on the shot clock, France will inbound it. Here is Schwanzer. Had those two big games kind of early on, and then things kind of shut down for him. Other teams shut him down. Only managed 3 points against Great Britain and 10 in the quarterfinal loss against the United States. And Shahil gets one to fall. He plays in Italy at Dinamo Lab Sassari. Ardouin busting in, can't get it to fall. Netherlands a chance to add to its early lead. Robin Polgovic in for Bellers, nicely done, rattles it off the glass. And already so France trying to make a game of this, down by 7 early on. Ball into the hands of their leading scorer, Nicolas Schwanzer. Back to Keol. He puts it up, looks like a good look at it. Polgovic, Bellers, swatted away again. Polgovic, up the north, yes. That was the MVP of the World Championships last year when the Dutch had their fourth place showing. Schwanzer being watched by De Jong. Rattles out. Keol's going to come up with the rebound, though. A fresh 14-second clock to work with for the Netherlands. Inside, Ardouin. Bell. And this is going to be called against France. That was a 3 in the key situation there. Up the north. That one doesn't want to drop. But France has yet to get on the scoreboard. Maybe this is the possession they do that. Schwanzer takes the drop off there from Keol. In for Bale. There it is. Up the north. Bellers, no. Keol holding off Polgovic, does a nice job to work it ahead for Carrier. Schwanzer. Here's Keol. Ardouin gave it a shot. Up the north. In for Bellers, establishing position there on almost every possession is Bellers. And this time he is fouled. by Remy Bail. Netherlands began the tournament with a win over Australia, 66-55, despite only going 3 of 13 from the free throw line. Then they lost a tough one against USA. And then lost another one against Spain. And then it was a battle against Canada for the Dutch in the quarterfinal. It was a good game for a long time, but the Canadians started to move ahead towards the later stages of the third quarter. And another huge performance from Patrick Anderson, and went on to the victory. Dutch trying to bounce back from that. Their 1-3 start to the tournament. Bellers. Rebound gathered in by France as their bench starts to show they're ready to make some substitutions. Keol inside, swatted away by the Netherlands. Schwanzer was in a good spot, but this is not going to count. Well, someone might ask, hey, what's at stake for these teams? Hey, they've already don't have a chance at a medal, but hey, at the end of the day, when you think back about your Paralympic Games, 5th sounds a whole lot better than 8th place does, or 7th, or even 6th. So there is lots to play for yet for these teams, and it might be one of these games where it takes a little while to get into it, and then the juices start to flow. Here's Mayoui, who's come into the game for France, as he has done throughout the tournament. That first attempt by Schwanzer was blocked. Mayoui gets it back. Keol is wide open. He's calling for the pass. It never arrived. And Mayoui with the miss. Still just 2 points on the board for France. Oh, good job there by Cahill to save that. Up the north. Big time concentration there. Nice rebound by Bellers. And he does another good job drawing a foul. It's going to be on Mayoui. Matisse Bellers. Well, his wife was also a Paralympian, played in wheelchair basketball in 2012 in London and 2016 in Rio. Lucy Howen. Sure. France trying to get back in here, find a way into the game. Mayoui. Good defense by the Netherlands. Here they come with speed. Up the north. Stops at the elbow. Waits for Bellers to get back in, then dishes it inside for Polkovic. First points of the game for Polkovic. Schwanzer, for whatever reason, doesn't want to shoot or can't shoot. Hasn't been in a position to shoot. Here's up the north. And he adds to his tally 5 points for Mendel. Lots to celebrate if you're Netherlands so far. 15-2 your lead. Just over 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ramonet has just come into the game for France. Mehaoui goes to the bench. And now Bell comes back out again. And Ardouin heads to the bench. Here is Ramonet. Alexis Ramonet, the 28-year-old, in his first Paralympic Games. One of the younger players on this team. Durand is actually coming back into the game for France. And here we go. Durand brings a real poise to the game, I feel like. Here's Keol. Launches it across for Ramonet. And he hits it. So Jean Serre already on the bench. I guess if you're not getting shots from your big man, a foul there on Up to North. Just that little push from behind. So unsportsmanlike. He goes about his business as a real pro, doesn't he? Mendel Up to North. Education from the University of Amsterdam, studying anthropology, philosophy, and sociology. Plays professionally in Germany at RSV Landel. He's got the ball now, fades and fires. Somebody might have got a hand on it. Nicely rebounded by Shahil. You can see why they like him in the starting lineup. He's already got a basket and a rebound. Ramonet. Just pass across for Keol, and he puts it in. Nicely done by Captain Audrey Keol, the only player on the team who has played at the Paralympic Games. He was on the squad back in Athens in 04. Up to North has a size mismatch there. Doesn't want to shoot it though. Here's Polkovic. Up to North, fighting his way towards the lane. And the shot misses and almost given away. So this is a foul though on Robin Polkovic. You like that so much, you're gonna take a picture of it. That's awesome. Here's Keol. Ramonet. Bellers is all over him. Here's Keol. Still time. Durand from behind the basket. That would have been a tough play for anyone. And this is going to be Netherlands ball as it went off the hands of the French player. Substitution time for France. There is Mehaoui coming back into the game. It's tough when your team starts a tournament, loses, and loses another game. You play really, have your really good moments in those games. Then it just starts to feel like a bit of a spiral. Here is Mehawi. He makes a signal for Ramonet where to go. Keol puts it up. Hit one from there earlier, but not this time. Offensive foul here called against Netherlands. France still chasing this game, 12 points down, but we're still early days. Here's Ramonet. Keol. Carrier. Well, he knew he had those big bodies all around him, so he might have rushed that shot a little bit. Polkovic had it knocked away, but up the north rescues it. 7 on the shot clock. Gives to Bellers. Likes the matchup. Banks it in. And it's a 14-point lead, Netherlands. Carrier being watched by both Polkovic and up the north. And a steal by France. Can they get a shot? Oh, it would have had the roof come up. And here we go, second quarter action. France trying to find a way back into this game, trailing by 14 against the Netherlands. In this classification playoff game. Mendel up the north. Good patience by Bellers. Outweights the two French players on either side of him. And just finds the right moment. And Bellers has got 10 points already to lead all scorers. Ramonet with a good attempt, puts everything he had into it. With that work being done by number 3, Chehil. And Mehawi, Ramonet, as they come on offense. I named 4 players. The 5th is Bale. Here's Carrier. Ramonet. Keol. Mehawi goes to get it. 3 on the shot clock. He rushes one. Good press, though, by France. That causes a turnover. That's it. At least twice in this game that's happened. Nicolas Schwanzer is getting ready to come back in. You see, up the north was trying to feed Polkovic. So now Polkovic picks up the challenge on Schwanzer. All of that happens before the ball is even inbounded. Fight for positioning is so key. Mehawi, Schwanzer, Keol. Up and in. France looking for a stop to help with the momentum shift that they're hoping to create. Up the north. Bellers. And a foul committed, I think, from Carrier coming up from the back. Schwanzer's got his hand way, way up there. He's got to be more active with that hand, though. He can't just be holding that hand there. He's got to be waving it around in the face, making life difficult. Don't just go through the motions. Here's Keol. Schwanzer. Carrier Fires and in. First basket of the game for Christophe Cartier. Up to north. Here's Bellers. Foul drawn again. That's the second team foul by France already in this quarter, and it's not even 2.5 minutes in. And when I say drawn, I mean taken. Netherlands came into this game as the weakest free throw shooting team in the tournament at 41%. But they have hit 7 of 11 so far. So those are the kind of numbers they had hoped to put up. Up the north, takes the foul there. He did actually foul out of the quarterfinal game against Canada with around 4 minutes left, if memory serves. And Caillol hits. That is his third basket of the game to give him 6 points. And it's always from that same spot. He can hit from there. Polkovic in for Bellers again, gets in there, but this time he misses. Crowd trying to inspire their hero on. Juan Serre does not seem to want to shoot. Years ago, but ended up with a positive COVID test and had to stay home, so was sort of coaching the team from a distance. And Gaz Chowdhury, who is one of the players on the Great Britain team, took over the coaching duties and played quite well, actually, in the midst of all that extra duty. Gaz is actually here at this tournament as a broadcaster. It's nice to see some of the former players, broadcasters. Matt Scott, former American player, is working for American television. Ball scooped up, rebound gathered in by France. Here they come with Mehawi. Up the north was hoping maybe there'd be a foul there. No such luck. Mehawi launches it in for Juan Serre, and he scores it and gets the and one. Well, the shots for Juan Serre have been just few and far between. France's best free throw shooter at 75%. And he completes that three-point play. Here's up the north, though. The path opens up for him. He draws a foul and was hoping for the three-point play. In fact, that was Polkovic, my mistake. Robin Polkovic, 35-year-old. He's played on club teams in Germany, Spain, here in France, Turkey, and Italy in his career. These days in Germany for Cologne 99ers. Made his debut with the Dutch team way back in 2006. France has outscored Netherlands in this quarter by 2 points. Polkovic scoops up that ball, gives to up the north. Drops it off there for Polkovic. Back to up the north. Oh, that was beautifully done. Beautifully done. That was a pick and roll with up the north going backwards and then spinning towards the ball. Those are some serious skills by both passer and receiver and then shooter. Joincer, will he put one up here? Yes, he will. It's a little short. Rebound is going to be Netherlands ball. Well, field goal shooting is very much a feel thing, and Joincer was clearly feeling it earlier in the tournament and isn't feeling it as much, it would seem. Doesn't seem to want to shoot as much. Up the north. Just with the hand of Duran in his face, manages to put it up and in. 16-point lead for the Netherlands. Mehawi into the lane. What a beauty pass for Duran. Outsized, but he gets it back again. Great effort. Here's Joincer. He's got a mismatch, and that is what France is looking for from number 64. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the opening half. Polkovic. Bellers. Short. Rebounded Carrier. France with another stop. Kale working on an 8-point game. Dishes it in for Mehawi. Here's Joincer. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Add up 7 points now for Nicolas Joincer. Back comes Netherlands. Trying to respond with Bellers. They do. So if you're France, you say, okay, let's score on 2 possessions and then stop them on 1 and keep going like that. Foul here. I think it might be against Up the North. Here's some of the shooting that started to happen from Joincer. Keol, oh, that looked good. Rebounded though, team rebound by France, and Mehawi converts. And they're back to within 12 again. Climbing their way back into the game. Up the north. Mehawi now the other way. After that miss, Joincer gets it back in his hands. Now Mehawi. Now Joincer. Yes, sir. Starting to feel it. I'm out. Intent on turning the momentum back in their direction. Here's Up the North from behind the screen, allowed to shoot. And uncontested like that, he's a good shooter. Here comes France, back the other way with Keol, and he knew he wasn't going to get possession quick enough to get a shot. Tried to pass it back, turns into a turnover. That's unfortunate for France. De Jong is down. Ball is going to be taken to the sideline. By the way, Zonting, the captain of the Dutch team, is out on the floor. He's got the ball now. He shoots. He scores. So that timeout working to perfection for the Netherlands. Under 90 seconds to play in the half. Mehawi busting into the lane. The underhander isn't going to fall, but he does draw the foul. So the bad news for the Netherlands is Mendel Up-de-North just took his 3rd foul, so he's coming out of the game. In comes I.W.B.Delinquents. Made his debut with the Dutch national team back in 2018. Plays at Thuringia in the German Bundesliga. France trying to find someone else to help out Joincer and get hot. And now he comes up with a rebound as Nicolas Joincer. Someone else gets hot, that'll make Joincer even that much more effective. Mehoui dishes for KO. Oh, that looked good. Rattles out. Robin Pogovic with under 45 seconds to go in the half. Korkmaz coming off the bench. He takes that pass. Launches one up. No go. Rebounded France into the hands of Joincer. Nice underhand pass to Mehoui. And he gets it to go. Rolls right around the rim. What a beauty pass on that play, though. Korkmaz, De Jong, final seconds of the half. Korkmaz. And that's going to do it for the opening. And it is time to begin second half action. Netherlands in white, France in blue. It's an 11-point lead. Pogovic allowed to just roll right into the paint and make the shot. Just not enough opposition there. Nicolas Joincer looking for the shooting touch. It eludes him on that one. Pogovic with Up-de-North out of the lineup. He may shoot a little more often. That time he makes a nice pass for even. And it's going to be offensive foul called against Pogovic. In the game against Canada, Pogovic had 17 points and 12 assists. Onto the bench, Mamadi Traoré. We'll see if he gets a shot in this game. That one's going to rattle out. Geese even. Came into the game at 29-year-old, lives in Arnhem. In his second Paralympic Games, he was on the team in Rio in 2016. Sinks that one. And then a nice steal by that same aforementioned number 12, even. But another offensive foul called against the Dutch. Third foul against Pogovic. Would be very interesting if the Netherlands did not have either Up-de-North or Pogovic and had to play against this French team. Maybe this is a strategy for France to try, but how do you strategically try to get other teams to foul? Hard to do, but I guess it can be done. A lot of time left in this one. It's a 15-point lead, Netherlands. Just about 8.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Mehawi. Keol. Yes. 10 points in the game for Keol. Polkovic does a nice job protecting the ball. In for Bellers. Puts it back on the floor. Kicks it all the way across for Even. Nobody there to rebound it except for the French players and Mehawi. His team down by 13. Quick pass in for the Carrier. Nicely done. What a feed. What a finish. What finesse. Polkovic. Bellers. But France, at least Netherlands, roars right back to try to stifle the momentum. Here's Carrier, yes. Well, we've been saying this, France is not hesitant to go to their bench. They have been doing that throughout the tournament as much or more than any other team. Carrier got a little help getting back up again. 38-year-old former swimmer and taekwondo athlete. Been playing the game for 20 years. Here's Joincer. Fires. Yes. A long two-pointer for Joincer. But he just silences them, doesn't he, number one, Polkovic? Mehawi leading France back down, in for Keol. That time the roll back just, I think, affected his concentration a little bit from Even. And Even goes roaring down, does a nice job to poke that ball ahead. And this is going to be France ball. Trying to bite into this 11-point deficit. Mehawi dishes inside for Durand. Mehawi. Keol. Beg your pardon, that was Carrier. That foul was on Van Lira. Eight is the score just within this third quarter. France outscored the Netherlands in the second quarter. It was the first that did all the damage. They were outscored by 14 points. Yes, Troe says, yes, I see that. That's a good play. I wonder if he's saying, let me out there. See what I can do. Here is Polkovic. Weaving his way in. Not in a hurry. Even. Nobody got a hand up. Mehawi saves it. France gets a chance to go on offense. Joincer. From the elbow, doesn't want to shoot it. Now does, and hits it. Just parks his chair and launches one. 13 points in the game for Joincer. Even. Slashing into the paint, and nicely done. Little layup that gets finished off smartly by Even. Mehui, Keol. From behind the screen, Even swiping at that ball. Here's Mehui, here's Keol, here's Carrier, and it won't fall. France has got it to within 10. Now they need to stop. Volkovic waiting for someone to arrive under the basket. He's got the game's leading scorer, Bellers, but whistle went before the ball got there. That foul was on Mehui. Mendel up the north is coming back in the game. And so is Shehil. To the bench go Even and Von Lira. Volkovic up the north. Yes. Mehui weaves his way in, and that was looking perfect. Couldn't finish it, but does draw the foul. Winner of this game is going to battle for 5th place. That will be a game tomorrow night against Australia. Loser of this game will be in the 7th place game against Spain. All the heavy hardware still to be fought for in Paris at the Bercy Arena, where the crowds have been well over 7,000 for every game. Did I say 7? Well over 12,700 is about what they've been. Up the north. Volkovic into the paint, left alone, banks it in. 13-point lead, Netherlands. 3.5 to go, third quarter. France trying to stay in the battle here. Joincer. Cartier. Can't get it to fall. And the Netherlands gets a chance to extend its lead even further. Here's Bellers. He gets fouled in the process. And so he's going to go to the line trying to add to his 21 points in the game. So Bellers, not what he was hoping for, 0 for 2. Mehui launches it across for Keol. Cartier, Joincer from the free throw line, and it's in. That's what he wasn't doing earlier, just wasn't wanting to shoot. Here's up the north. And look at that, just makes it look so easy and smooth. Mehui just left completely uncontested, does not trust his shooting. Gets it to Keol, he misses. Loose ball picked up by Carrier. Full 24-second clock to work with now for France. In for Durand. Rebound gobbled up by Volkovic. Bellers. Volkovic. Up the north. Still time. 5 on the shot clock. Volkovich, Bellers, swatted away by Mewi. No foul on the play. Well, you like the patience of Bellers. But what a play by Mewi, who's not as tall. And he just somehow comes in there and spins the ball out of the hands. Plucky effort by Mewi and the French team. Here's Joincer. Mewi inside Durand. The big arm of Bellers bats it away. And here come the Dutch. Up the north, Polkovic, nicely done. 15-point lead for the Netherlands. Double figures for Polkovic. That's good. Three-pointer. It's interesting that Mewi didn't want to shoot earlier because clearly he's a good shooter. Polkovic, no foul on this play. It goes on. Cartier scoops up the ball. Drops it off for Mewi. France looking for a strong push here towards the end. Joincer sinks it. Back to within 10. Looking for another stop, France. Polkovic in for Bellers. Draws the foul. And that's going to be against Cartier. So Bellers has got everything ready to go. Came into this game as a 50% free throw shooter. And that is exactly where he is right now at 5 of 10 in this game. And he has now matched his best offensive output of the tournament with 22 points in the game. Durand with a pass for Carrier, and that is not going to count. This is the 4th foul of the game for Up the North. .9 seconds on the clock. This is the time to score the baskets when the clock's not moving. Durand, no. Rebound though, Carrier, no. And here we go, 4th quarter action. France in blue, Netherlands in white. Here's Joincer, hits that one. Cuts the lead back to single digits. And again, Up the North is on the bench for the Netherlands. 4 fouls. Here's even. Polkovic. Bellers. Even. Up and in. And absolutely no reaction by the most of the crowd on Guy Evans' successful basket. His team back up by 11. Here's Carrier. Mewi. Dishes it for Joincer. Doesn't have much attention on him, but doesn't get a great shot away either. And Durand collides hard with Bellers. He'll pick up a foul. Just the first foul of the game for Durand. France probably knows they want to get into the bonus. This might be a bit early to do it, though. Even in for Bellers, wasn't expecting it. Durand comes up with the ball. He's got it again. Dishes for Meoui. Joincer. Meoui. Cartier. No. That's a shot he can hit. Bogovic. De Jong. Yes. Always good to set up your one-point players. Get them on the board. De Jong's got his first bucket of the game. Joincer. Durand trying to set up a screen or maybe a pick and roll. Pass goes to Carrier. Drills it underneath for Meoui. Trying to kick it back to Kayol. Doesn't work. And back come Netherlands. Their lead now up to 13 and a chance to add to it. Polkovic, even, and no. Here's Joincer, and he hits 19 points for, check that, 21 points now for Joincer. Bogovic surveys the scene. He's going to take his time. Back to De Jong, all by himself at the free throw line. And it's going to miss. And a roll out of bounds. Meoui puts up a three. Yes! He's a good shooter. $12 points in the game now for Meoui. Oh, look at the passing there for the Dutch. And that's going to result in a trip to the foul line for even. Pumps that one down, up, down towards his chest. So it's a three-pointer from a long way away. You gotta find somewhere to generate that power from. Keep the precision on. He even had the precision there, just didn't have the power. Time he had the power, not quite the precision. Here's Cartier. Here's Meoui. Joincer. Posting up, back to the basket. Gives Meoui. Cartier. Meoui for three. Yes! It's another one. He is Meoui catching fire on the French side. He's got 15 points in the game. 3 of them are three-pointers. But Polkovic just busting right into the lane. Doesn't want to shoot, gives it to Bellers. Player down, whistle goes, no foul. Seems like the officials are having a discussion now. Did somebody voluntarily go out of bounds? Five-point game, that's all we've got here. Bogovic, Bellers from the baseline. No, rebound, Joincer. And here they come. Cartier hits it. And it's a three-point game. And the Dutch bench starts to come alive. And even is down. He has drawn a foul here. And Jean Serre is upset about this. And they are saying, let's look at this. May with that symbol about so this is apparently a challengeable call. You see the officials there walking towards their little video area. They're going to look at this. Gustavo Matias is the crew chief. Meoui was adamant right from the beginning. There was barely any contact there. It was called an unsportsmanlike. I just don't think it was. Don't forget, it gives Netherlands the free throws. It also gives them the ball after. We'll see if this coach's challenge is successful. It is just a regular foul. It is not unsportsmanlike. They will remove that part of it, it looks like. But for Meoui, he has fouled out of the game with that. That was his 5th personal. And that is unfortunate for France because he was their three-point man. He's going to check out. I think he was hoping the whole foul will be removed altogether. Gerassis coming into the game for France. Ramonet coming into the game. And Bale coming into the game. And for the Netherlands, Korkmaz, Zonting, and Up-de-North in the game. Officials still not quite ready to put the ball in play and into the hands of Poljevic. 3-point lead, Netherlands. Poljevic, Zonting, Up-de-North, watched by Jean Serre. Poljevic for three, yes! Oh my, nerves of stone. Six-point lead restored, Netherlands. Here is Jean Serre. Durand, Ramonet, yes! Lead cut back down to 4. Poljevic left unguarded, works it in for Up-de-North. He's got it. 6-point lead. Ramonet breaks the press. And Durand got knocked down on the play. There is a foul. It is on Zonting. Not over yet, folks. 6 points the difference. 4.5 minutes left. Durand. Jean Serre. Being guarded by De Jong well. Here's Durand. Here's Ramonet. Oh, good job, but it's going to be Netherlands' ball, even though it was picked up. Didn't hit the rim. Didn't even hit the front of the backboard, to be honest. And we have got a foul on Jean Serre. Way down on the other end. on Zunting. France is into the bonus. From Hence, they are into the bonus. That was their 4th personal foul. Polkovic passes for I.W.B.Delinquents. Nice little feed for Korkmaz. Rebounded by Girassi. And just a poor pass. Juan Serre saying, hey, you got to give me someone to pass it to. Another possession for Netherlands. Chance to add to their lead. I.W.B.Delinquents from the baseline, rattles out, rebound gathered in by Juan Serre. And an offensive foul is being called on France. Durand. That is not the foul. That is not the foul. It was on the other side where Durand went down the floor and ran into the Dutch player. Netherlands, another possession with a 14-second clock. I.W.B.Delinquents. Polkovic. I.W.B.Delinquents. Inside for De Jong. Couldn't finish, but Zunting was out of bounds when he had the ball in his hand on that rebound. French ball. 6 points they trail. Here's Ramonet. Good share skills, trying to turn the corner. And this is going to be France ball. Pretty good energy inside the Bercy Arena. It looked like it was going to be a cakewalk for the Netherlands. France looked like they had nothing early on, but they're going to begin with offensive possession, trailing by 6. They beat this Dutch team at the Paralympic qualifying tournament, the repechage tournament in France earlier this year. Can they come back and beat them here? Juan Serre from a long ways away. Didn't really want to shoot it, but he was kind of forced to. Here's Polkovic. Launches it underneath for I.W.B.Delinquents, and he's not going to miss many of those. Ramonet does well to maintain his chair. Here's Durand. No. Polkovic. He's not going to be in a hurry to shoot. De Jong. I.W.B.Delinquents. Polkovic. Zunting. 2 on the shot clock. Rebounded by France. Bell. Ramonet. Quick outlet for Durand. They got to get over the stripe. And don't know if this is a backcourt violation or a foul way down on the other end. And I think the two officials are going to talk about this. We still haven't really got confirmation on this call. We will tell you, though, that there's going to be substitutions here. Juan Serre is coming out of the game. Ardoin has come in. And we are underway, but the quick offensive chance for France is stymied. Korkmaz, nice pass for Op-den-North for Polkovic. Korkmaz up and out. Carrier, under 90 seconds to play. Ramonet, and a foul called here against the Netherlands, De Jong. Ardouin inbounds it for Durand. Gets the return pass. Ardouin. Durand. Ramonet setting up from the three-point line. No. Remember, Mehawi, who hit those three-pointers, fouled out of the game, is not available for France. Polkovic, Korkmaz, creates a bit of space. Back for Santing. Under for Op-den-North. And he draws the foul. That is the third foul for Carrier. More substitutions coming for France. Juan Serres coming back into the game, so is Keol. Ramonet and Durand off. Well, the crowd trying to throw off Mendel Op-den-North. No luck on that play. He's at 23 points in the game. His team's lead is 9. It seems safe. Ardouin, left alone, works it ahead for Carrier. Shovels in a pass for Bale. He gets it to fall. Scoreboard and clock watching happening now. 39.7 seconds left. 7-point lead, Netherlands. Polkovic, Op-den-North. Santing does well to come up with that pass. Op-den-North, up and no. And it's going to be France ball with 18 seconds left. France has called a timeout, so that means they're going to inbound 15-second shot clock to work with. Ardouin will inbound for Juan Serres. He puts up a long, oh my goodness. Had thought long and hard about it. And this pass picked up by Santing. Korkmaz, yes. But it is safe now, the lead for the Netherlands. And it is going to end with a 70.